What's good? What's good? What's good? What is popping, everybody? Yes, we're gonna talk about this lovely boxing they call the sport. We're gonna talk about it. I see this fight done went off. I totally forgot all about it, so caught the tail end. But salute to everybody that came in the building. I think it's a few things that I want to touch on. It's a few things that I want to touch on today. As you can see, the title was Last Night's Fights, Assault and Battery of Verse Psychology, and Tank versus Who in 2025 is the best question, in my opinion. Okay. Salute all things. What is popping with you? AMCFSG is in the building. Please smash that like button. Salute Cash Crypto. What is good with you, player? What's popping with you? Mike Biggs Boxing is in the building. What is good with you? Salute to you, sir. On 25 North, driving back on this biatch. All right, bet. Salute to you. What is good with you, Queen? Tay, the real queen of MMA and combat talk. TWT is in the house. What is popping with you, Queen? Salute Cassandra. What is good with you, Queen? Glad you came through here today. Yes, sir. Go ahead and do what you do. Go ahead and do what you do, Judah. Judah Vision is in the house. What is popping? What is good with you, Queen Barbara D? What is good with you? Hope all is well with you, Queen. Hope all is well. D1, what is good with you, Angry? What's popping? Hope all is well with everybody in the building. All right? Now, people just going to have to see me on the replay. Because I only be spending 2 hours in here because y'all be making it worth it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be in here, participating in the chat, writing stuff, and y'all be having me stand. But damn it, if I could cut this ish down to an hour, I would. Salute to you, 704 Joe. What is good with you? Salute to you, sir. Listen, all right. About last night. Now, I've already talked about Rohan Polanco, I believe, last year or maybe even 2 years ago. I talked about him before. I'm glad to hear it, Barbara D. Glad to hear it, Queen. I talked about him a while ago. I like him. I really like him. He's a Dominican fighter. 5'10". He fights out of 140 weight class. I believe his fight yesterday was considered a welterweight fight because I think they both weighed in at like 143 or something like that. So it's considered a welterweight fight, but he's nasty. 13-0. Well, now 14-0 with 9 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? He's been pro for 5 years, 25 years old. I think he got a bright future. He has a nice fighting style, very nice fighting style. That's what as I went to the fight in New York. I was at Xander Zayat's last fight in New York in the same theater, and I went back. It's a very good time. It really is. But that was the first fight that they had was Roland Polanco. That is this gentleman right here in the middle of the screen beside Devin Haney. Well, in between Devin Haney and Daniel Dubois. That is Roland Polanco. He's nasty, man. I'm telling you, the guy is salute to you, Thrill Hill. What is good with you? The guy he's a beast, in my opinion. I like his fighting style. I think he's entertaining to watch. It looked like he likes fighting. I don't know if you remember, but he fought Hunter. What is his name? He fights at 140. He got a brother that fights heavyweight. Keith Hunter, I believe his name is. Yeah, he fought Keith Hunter. Keith Hunter was spazzed after he lost. And his brother had to calm him down and shit. He was spazzing on everybody because the ref waved it off. But he was getting it handed to him, you know what I'm saying, in a very bad way. The next time y'all see Rohan, Rohan Polanco, Polanco. Next time y'all see him on the card, check him out. I'm telling you, won't be sorry. But he's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem for anybody who fight. He was the only stoppage of the night. Everybody went their rounds. It was an 8-round fight that went 8. 10-round fight, it went 10. You hear me? Okay? That nobody did no stoppages but him. Salute to you, Mr. Chalmers in the house. What is popping with you, Thomas? What's popping? Now, after that, it was my guy, Tiger Johnson. Now, Tiger Johnson is 13-0 in the same weight class. If them two had to fight, I wouldn't think Tiger Johnson would be able to make it. I think Polanco is better than Tiger Johnson. I thought Tiger Johnson was, I put him very high on my prospect list. It seems like he's really not developing as fast as the people around him for some reason. But he went on to be 14-0 with 6 knockouts. He has the same record fighting the same weight class as Roland Polanco. But, you know, Polanco is Dominican. It was a great fight, though. You know what I'm saying? Tiger Johnson, it looked like he got some, he had some work to do. You know what I'm saying? His fight was not easy. Not by a long shot was it easy. Elvis Rodriguez was the fight after that. Man, Elvis Rodriguez was hurting due to the body almost the whole fight. It just got worse. You know, well, he started doing it like the second or the third round. He started really going to the body. You could tell it was hurting the dude. And in my opinion, like I said about Elvis Rodriguez in the past, because I like him. I like Elvis Rodriguez. What I said about him in the past is because he doesn't speak English fluently, and, you know, his coach is Freddie Roach. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I understand he got an interpreter in his ear, but I don't think Freddie Roach be saying things the way, like, I don't think he's the best coach. People can argue with me about how good of a coach Freddie Roach is. I just don't think he's good for somebody that don't speak the same language as him. Like, that's just honestly how I feel. If you don't speak English, I don't think he's a good coach for you. You know what I mean? He doesn't speak fast enough. And in my honest opinion, he doesn't pick up everything. Like, it's things that I've seen him tell Elvis in the corner, and it wasn't wrong, but it wasn't the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll tell him to look for a punch that he could get the person with, but that's not the punch he should be looking for. And that time showed out. That proved itself a couple times in his fights already. Like Timothy Bradley said, he was looking for the straight. He should be looking for the hook. I seen the same thing, but Freddie didn't tell him that until like 3-4 rounds, until after Timothy Bradley said it on the mic. I'm like, yo, see, this what I'm saying about Freddie. Freddie be different, man. I don't see what everybody else see. Not no more. Salute to you, Shell. What is good with you? Salute. Tiger, yes, he did. He had his hands full last night. He's not. That's why I compared them the way I did. And hell, they the one who put him in the first and second fight. You put Roe on the first fight and then put Tiger Johnson right beside him. Man, it was 2 totally different looks. Same weight class, though. 2 totally different looks. Same amount of fights as pros. You know what I'm saying? I believe the guy Tiger Johnson fought, if I'm not mistaken, was the same guy that Africa fought. Africa put the flip-flops on him. You know what I'm saying? Put the skippity paps on Alamo. Alamo went in there and gave Tiger Johnson a problem. If you can rewind it back a couple of weeks or a month, Tiger Johnson was going at it in the crowd with Africa. So they got beef. You know what I'm saying? That'll be some shit. You know what I'm saying? I like Tiger Johnson, but it just seemed like his development isn't going as fast as his peers, as the people that's training in the gym beside him. He's taking cues from Teal. Teal's bragging about helping him and teaching him do stuff. It's crazy. Salute to you, Teach. What is good with you? I didn't see Tiger. I didn't see the Tiger Johnson fight. I heard he lost. I gotta go back and watch it. I just watched the Bruce Cairn fight. I thought he won 73. Yeah. People could say people could say he lost. People can say that, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say that he lost the fight. You know, they could have made it a draw. And when you can say a fight is a draw, it can go either way. So if people think that he lost, that's fine. You know what I mean? I think that he won by the skins of his teeth. That's that's what I think, man. I think it was a close one for Buddy. What up with Devin? Call the police Haney. Oh my goodness. All right, well, since you said it, we'll talk about Devin next. Shit, fuck it. We'll talk about him next since you said it. Devin H. Parker. We'll fight for you. Jesus. Salute to you, Miss Joette. What's good with you, Queen? Salute to Stephen L. the Mac. What is popping? What up, though? What is up? What's good with you? Salute to you, GD. What's good? It is good to hire Ben. Man, shit, I think he got all his ducks in order. He already doing what he doing. Tiger's opponent had a split loss with Pyro. He did fight Pyro. I did see it on there. Salute to B Dog. What is good with you? I fell asleep early, missed almost the whole card. Tiger didn't look good. No, he didn't. He didn't look good. Elvis Rodriguez always looks subpar to me, and I think it won't change until he get another trainer, and that's just like my honest opinion. Because he's a good fighter. Floyd Diaz looked pretty good, you know what I mean? But like I said, everything went the distance besides the first fight. Roland Polanco is a very entertaining fighter, you know what I'm saying? And I think out of a lot of fighters that get a lot of attention at junior welterweight at 140 pounds, he can beat probably all of them or make it their toughest fight. Out of a lot, not all, but a lot of the people that we give attention to over a lot of these other fighters, bro, he's probably one of the gems, you know what I'm saying, that we really didn't pay attention to. But yeah, that's what happened with Elvis Rodriguez, though, in my opinion. He won his fight, though. Elvis won, you know what I'm saying? He just didn't stop to do, which he could have, you know what I mean? He could have stopped because he got stopped by Antonio Moran. That's why I was like, yo, Elvis should stop, dude. But he didn't. He ain't stopped the dude at all. Vito Vito, bro. Vito Malmicnicki. I like Vito. You know what I mean? I had no reason not to like him. You know what I'm saying? He lost down when he was at welterweight. He moved up. He's had a few fights already at 154, but he's not taking any step-up fights, it seemed like. When I did the research on his opponent, Kali Alvarez or whatever his name is, man, when I did the research on Cuz was 16-5-1, 16 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, right? Only 2 knockouts. Do you hear what I said? The dude had 2 knockouts. He's from Italy. He's from Rome. He's fought everywhere but the United States. You know what I've been saying? Your girl always say, when somebody that's not from America, first time come here and fight in America and never had no American trainer, nothing like that, and they fight somebody that's a name, they usually get their ass kicked. That's not really what happened in this fight. Okay? That's not really what happened. Salute to you, Slogan 1. What is good with you? Salute. What's good with you, TD Sports? Talk. The Bronx in the building talking about these fights last night. But this is his first time fighting in the States, and Vito didn't close the show. He didn't make it interesting. There was no highlights, bruh. Like, it was boring. Facts on facts, the fight was boring. It was dry. Everybody was getting drowsy in that joint. The ladies behind me, it sounded like they ain't never been in a fight that was there as a family. They ain't never been to a fight that was talking the whole time, having a great time the whole time, yo. They was quiet as hell during the whole time Vito was fighting. It was quiet as hell. Okay? Later on in the fight, when they was fighting, it was like, man, they're just going through the motions. They're not fighting. They was going, yo, the mother started going off. I was dying. Shit was hilarious. Hilarious. D1 said people think just because they don't know the guy somebody's fighting, he's automatically trash. Boxing fans suck. Yeah, I didn't know anybody on here personally, as far as the names that the other people was fighting. But Polanco, I have to keep talking about because like he's out of the, just comparing, and I know you already know D1, but just comparing him to like the other fighters that's at 140 and around his, amount of fights that he had, like Tiger Johnson had an exact amount of fights as him, bruh. Like I think he'll hurt Tiger. I think he'll hurt Buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll hurt Tiger Johnson. Top Rank started Vito back from the bottom. Yeah. It's like Vito's right now. He's 19-1. Okay, he's 19-1 with 12 knockouts, which ain't bad. He's been pro for 6 years. He's 22 years old. There's not nothing bad about that. 6 foot, 70-inch reach, fighting out of Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So, but you fought somebody that was 5'8", small. He looked like he was visibly probably two weight classes smaller than Vito in the ring. Okay, people behind me was laughing like, yo, you brought your whole family, yo, and you ain't do nothing. It seemed like it was 100 people with Vito shirts on. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to him, but I'm just saying the guy he fought only had 2 knockouts. His knockout percentage was 12.5%. Been pro for 8 years. He was 31 years old, bruh. He 31. Fight out of Italy. Never fought in America. And he was like in there giving Vito a fight. Vito looked like he was fighting down to the level of competition, which is a big no-no at the stage that he is in his career. Like, you already got a loss. Like, a lot of that should be dusted. Like, it shouldn't be in your mental, in your game to be doing that. I walked out in the 9th round. Terrible fight. Oh my gosh. It was bad. It was bad, Thomas. It was horrible. Salute to you, Rick Timms. What is good with you, sir? Salute to you. Prince Hakeem's in the house. Salute to you, sir. Polanco literally lives in the gym. Yo, he look nice. But tell me, TD, if he got in there with my guy, Tiger Johnson, I like Tiger Johnson. If he got in there with a lot of the guys that we talk about at 140 over him, bro, he'll hurt a lot of these guys, in my opinion. Polanco nasty. I've been looking at Cuz for at least a year, 2 years now. In fact, he had a lot of the fans was disappointed. Yeah, it was dry in there when he was fighting. People were sleepy. Polanco had his ups and downs. Usually the commentary never has anything good to say about him, but he can fight. Yes, I think it's the way he fights. It's like he enjoys it too much. It's like his defense could be better, but he likes that. He likes fighting the way y'all just got to see him. Like his style, the way he fights, you could just tell that, it looked like he's that type of fighter that like inflicting pain. He likes the entertainment value of it. And not like that. You fought at welterweight last night. Yeah, I was just talking about that, Teach. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be a good one for my man Tiger if he get in there with Polanco. Like, I'm being real. That shit. Tiger Johnson was getting whiplash back last night. You feel me? Tiger underperformed. Polanco might stipe Tiger. Mike is. I don't even know about the mic. The mic can leave the whole sentence. My dog, like that shit right there. I think that would be a horrible fight for Tiger. I think Tiger would probably most definitely get stopped, especially the Tiger that fought last night for sure, bro. It's Polanco's style. Like, you really just gotta sit and watch how he fight. It's the style. A lot of people can say he's doing a lot of stuff wrong. It's a lot of holes. He like that. He likes fighting. Like, you can tell he likes that shit. You can tell he on it, right? The mic can leave. Yo. For real, you already know. Tiger did, yeah. I think he got a gift. But you talking about a gift decision. Yeah, he might have, yo, for real, because it was a close fight. It was really close, Queen. I could definitely say that he was getting hit a lot. He probably got hit more flush this fight than any other fight he'd been in. And I think the numbers was pretty close. For real, for real. Definitely put them hands together. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. After Vito stuck up the joint, it was Bruce time. Shushu was fighting. Shu York walked down the other side of the ring. And I was thinking about getting some seats over there, but I was like, nah, Shushu walked on the other side. I should have got seats over there. I would have called him twice in a row. Conor Local been telling us about Polanco. Bet. Yo, he the one to listen to. He be telling us about them names for real. He got names. He takes names. Shushu is 12-0, 13-0 right now. He has 8 knockouts. He's been pro for 4 years. He's 27. You know, Brooklyn's own. Man, he fought a dude last night. I think he's an African, Uganda, I think. And he was fighting out of Silver Spring. He's a pro for 12 years. He was a vet. 33 years old. He was a southpaw. He had 69-inch reach. But his record was 17 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He had 6 knockouts, and he already been knocked out 1 time. He already was knocked out 1 time by Jermaine Ortiz. I believe that was a higher weight class, of course. But it was a struggle last night with Shushu as well. Like, Shushu won his fight. He won his fight. It was close. I wouldn't say it was close enough to say he lost, even though I'm going to put more footage out on my channel, out on my page on IG of how the crowd went when he got named the winner when I was at the fight. But he admitted, you know, that's why he walked around after he won the fight, holding up his opponent's hand and walked around the ring, because he admitted that he had some things to learn. Matter of fact, I can pull up exactly what he said. But his fight wasn't that easy either for him, and you could tell. Okay. Bruce Carrington said after the fight, I owe him a lot for the education tonight. This is just gonna get me to the next level. I just learned to deal with the off tempo. I got a couple of things I gotta work on back in the gym. We gotta get back in our beat and have more dominant performances. But as long as we got the W, at the end of the day, we're still good. That's what he said after the fight on the mic. So he gave credit to his opponent that he gave him a good fight, and now he knows what he needs to work on. And that just sound like he's he appreciate the good work. Yeah, Carrington actually was getting some good shots off on him, and when they were showing the replays and they were slowing it down, a lot of shots that looked like they was connecting at the same time, Bruce was actually connecting. A lot of times that it looked like Bruce was getting the best of, and he was getting hit. It really wasn't hitting Bruce flush or wasn't hitting him at all. So it did look bad though. It really Bruce really couldn't get off his offense that well, even though his defense looked like it was kind of failing. His defense really didn't look like it was working, but he really wasn't getting hit as much as I thought he was sitting there watching that fight until they were showing a lot of the replays over and over again. But yeah, he admitted that he struggled. You know what I'm saying? He appreciated the work. It was a good fight, but you know, of course I expected more, and so did he. Tiger and Shushu were one tough fight. this weekend. Yeah, they had some tough ones. I mean, but still, like, you know, go watch film and check out their flaws. That's facts. But Shushu and Tiger both had people that I feel like they should have got. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude Tiger Johnson fought, lost, got his ass beat by Africa. Africa stopped him in 8 rounds, and you know he lost to Pyro. You know, and then these people are in Tiger Johnson's weight class. You know what I'm saying? And you look at Shushu. Shushu's opponent really, you know, the only time he really got stopped, like I said, is by Jermaine Ortiz, and that was back in 2020. But the man really don't got no pop like that. You know what I mean? It was just the way that he was moving, which was it looked a little odd, but he just couldn't get it down. And it was the main event. Legit, though. Yeah, he looked like he legit. He looked like he legit. No, no bull times. Thought Shushu won. Not mad at the decision. I'm not mad at the decision. I thought he won too. I really did. But the main event, Xander Zayas, man, that's my guy, yo. This shit went the distance, like the rest of the fights, like I said, man. It sounds like Xander's ready for his step up fight. The guy he fought was 25-2. You know, he's been pro for 9 years, and he was 27 years old. He was Mexican right up his alley and stuff like that. So I wasn't mad at the opponent or nothing like that. Fight was all right. You know what I mean? Fight was all right. But you're going to need to step up at some point in time. These fighters are going to need to step up and get better opponents, better fights. You know what I mean? 140, in my opinion, got way too many names. Like even a casual should be able to name you five people that fight at junior welterweight. Even a casual should be able to name 5 real quick people that fight at 140. Like 140 got a lot. He read. Sign him up. I'm ready for the big. I'm ready to see the big fights. I'm ready to see all of it. Really. I'm ready to see all of that shit, man. I'm tired. 140 got way too many fighters for them not to mix it up. For real. They got people at 135. They want Mason to fight the dude that Fernando, that Vargas brother. Not Fernando, but the other Vargas brother. That's early as shit in their career. People demanding for the fight and saying that it should happen now. Look at 140 though. All of them are older than the 2 people y'all talking about. I'm not mad at the fight. Let them fight. I don't care who gets beat up about any of them fighters. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really care. But I'm saying a lot of people not pushing for the fighters at 140 to fight. People just want fighters to fight 1 or 2 people. Like, nah, I want to see everybody. Don't y'all want to see 140 just mix it up? Like everybody, like it's like a good 10 people I wouldn't mind see fight a good other 10 motherfuckers. Like seriously, like it's a lot of people that fight at 140 that's talented, and they, you know what I mean, we need to go out, we need to get it. We need to make these fighters get in the ring. Now, Devin, you want to talk about Devin? I don't really know everything that's going on with Devin. I know that he said he was suing. But didn't we already know that? Like, what else is going on with Devin? I'm gonna bring up the screenshots that I had. Let's read the screenshot. All right. It says Devin Haney has now filed a lawsuit against Ryan Garcia alleging battery, fraud, and unjust enrichment relating to their fight in April, which was overturned to a no contest after Garcia failed multiple drug tests and was given a 1-year ban. Haney is seeking punitive damages, and the lawsuit alleges Haney suffered damages in that he suffered physical injury. Really? I didn't read this whole thing. Reputative damage, which will amount to millions of dollars. and emotionally in mental distress. It says boxing scene. Salute to you, Marquise. What's good with you? Really? Hold on. 140 is division throughout the history of boxing where they have to mix it up because it's a in between division. I want to see them mix it up there for you. Oh yeah, it is in between division. Devin, pressing charges. Haney. Oh my God. So I really like Floyd. Floyd Cash Flow Diaz. But why was Bullet in that woman screaming out instructions like that? I didn't see it. I didn't see Bullet doing that. I didn't see nobody doing that. I didn't see that part. That's funny as hell. I don't know, man. It's something you would ask for when you get in a divorce. Man, it's I think Devin ruined his reputation and brand with all this BS since he got his ass beat. The thing is, Miss Joanne, the more his reputations get ruined or whatever, or whoever's doing it for whatever reason, he's gonna put it all and trying to put it all on Devin. That's what on Ryan. That's what it's saying. That's what he's saying by the lawsuit. Whatever that happens to his reputation, he wants it to go on the back of be at fault of Ryan's fault and for it to come out of his pockets. That's basically what Devin is doing. So anything, if his reputation do take any type of hit, he want to get compensated by Ryan Garcia. That's what he's doing. That's what the lawsuit is. Pay-per-view flops, so Devin wants his money another way. That's what it sounds like. It's just weird. The only reason why it sounds like that and it seems like that is because Devin, and I'm gonna stand on that, bruh. And it just looks bad for you to tweet that everybody jealous with mad laughing emojis and rubbing it in that we broke and that you got $30 million for fighting Ryan Garcia. And it's been a couple of days since already went by. After the fight, he didn't look distraught. He didn't look emotional or physically damaged. The man said his jaw wasn't broken. He was absolutely fine. The man went to a party and had sparkles and candy at a club celebrating and still after he fought Ryan. You cannot tell me or judge that he was heartbroken, that he deserves what a woman would get after they got assaulted and got battery charges placed on their husband. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, it's just not. I don't see it the way everybody else see it. This just is what it is. Like, how are you going to say? How are you going to put all? If that really was like that, you wouldn't have said shit after you lost to Ryan. You would have left. You wouldn't have said. You would have hit a Rolly after Rolly got knocked out by Tank Davis. You would have left that ring. You wouldn't have said it's all good and act like everything was fine. You definitely wouldn't have went to the club and celebrating that you still had the title, eating cake and shit. You wouldn't have tweeted to us a couple of days after that ha, I see why y'all mad. I got $30 million. Everything changed when he found out he wasn't getting paid. Like, that's why I look like that. After the man found out he wasn't getting paid, it was World War I on everybody. I hate Ryan. I don't like Ryan either. I never liked Ryan. I was the first person to not like Ryan. I don't care. Somebody can to come up and challenge me. Tell me, hey, I didn't like Ryan before you liked. No, I ain't never liked Ryan. I got receipts to prove it. Never. I hate Ryan. I hate Ryan. He was on fire. I would just laugh. And as for Devin, how are you going to go to court after you try to jump a guy at the carnival and fail doing that? Jesus. We finna see. We finna see, boss. Cash flow. KO dude, right? Yeah. Nah. The only person that got a knockout was Brohan. Brohan was the only person that got a knockout. I believe so. Yeah. Hold up. Did he stop it? I think he did. Because he dropped dude like 2 or 3. No, that fight went the distance. He did. Cashflow did drop him like twice though. Devin got punched and called the cops after he was going to kill him. Yeah, he did say his father said that he was sending him in to kill him. And then afterwards, his father said that Ryan tried to kill his baby. And that's why I said I made that live on Sundays telling you ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun. Not no fun. Right after the fight, I told y'all. I told y'all before the fight. Ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, though. Salute to you, Victor. What is good with you, sir? And you see how it's crazy. Yeah, Keyshawn Davis right there immediately say he ain't going to have a size advantage. How does everybody even know that that's what to look for now? Then they saying it out. Even if they already knew, they saying it now. That's because it's out, man. It's out. People seen it. They know what's up. Salute to you, Cash Sports. What is good with you? The boxistorian. Boxtorian. Salute to you, JBT is in the house. What's popping with you? Get them likes up. All Devin had to do was say what happened. And he's ready. He's ready for the rematch to beat Ryan's ass, and everyone would rock with it. But this coward took the soft nigga route. His reputation is fucked because the way he's been acting since the fight, not because he lost. Yeah, the loss, he still could have bounced back after the loss. That's a fact. Do you think all the antics Ryan pulled after the fights will come up? What you mean? Ryan making money for the song. Holly favors the shit, man. I mean, teach that. Yeah. Hell yeah. And that's what should happen, because that's what happens to everybody. And he's not exempt for that rule, especially because of all of this funny shit that's been happening. And one thing that I have to say, what this brings me to mind to, that he's suing, and I really wasn't even one of these people to bring a point to this, because people are different. And Cotto is different. It's not the same person. And he was a grown-ass man. He's not the same person as Devin Haney is. But it does make you look at it, because the person that cheated him, Cotto, was worse than Ryan Garcia. And what I mean is, Ryan Garcia supposedly took something the day before he fought, or 2 days before he fought, not really giving him no real juices from whatever drug that he took. He didn't really get no juices because of when he took it. Now, when you look at the dude Cotto fought, he did something to his raps to make his shit hard like bricks. So from round 1, every hit that he took, and he fought like a man, like Devin did. He kept fighting the whole time, the whole fight. But he broke Cotto's face. Like, he was fucking Cotto up. That shit didn't really. Devin said he had no broken bones. He was fine. He went out partying. It's not the same. Like, you supposed to press charges when somebody put something in their gloves on your ass. That's blatant as shit. Ain't no mistaking that. There ain't no why you did it. There ain't no, you don't even give no person a reason to explain why they shit's like that. But they was giving Ryan chances to explain what was in the system, and there was a reason for that. There's reasons for that. But Cotto didn't press no charges. He wanted to fade. He wanted the you know what I mean? Salute to you. Salute B Moore's in the house. What's good with you, Matthew Bishop? What is popping with you? What's good? Hold on. Devin Haney's a spoiled kid, point blank. I definitely don't like Ryan, but I ain't gonna act like he's some kind of cheater because he beat Devin up. No, he's not. He ain't a cheater. I don't see cheater when I look at Ryan Garcia. I'm sorry. He cheated. Okay, it was in the system, so he cheated, but I don't see that he's a cheater. I don't see this as something that he does all the time. I don't think that. And nobody does that knows Ryan. Nobody thinks that he's done this multiple times and got away with it. Like most people that test dirty for PEDs. Tank a cherry pick bum fighting Roach. Yeah, he maybe is, but he's still going to win Don Royal. Like who? Who's a real fighter, Don? Don't run from the question either. Who's a real fighter? This is horrible in the sense of precedent. Yeah, it is. It is horrible. And I could tell you never been to Baltimore saying something like that. Tank trying to drain Rayo in the negotiations. Well, actually, Rayo's coach, what's his name? Robert Garcia. He said that he's not ready for the fight. He didn't say that, Tank's negotiations are terrible. Oh, well, Tank wants to drain him down, or, he's not fighting at 135. He said he wasn't ready for the fight. He said he wasn't fighting this year. That don't sound like what you saying, does it? Sound like two different things. Battery is a unlawful physical harm. Right. And I thank you for even saying that. Thank you for even saying that. Hold on. If I can find the shit, hold up. I want to get it right. You hear me? I want to get it right. Okay. Assault and battery. Assault definition is putting someone in fear of immediate harm, which can be through an act, threat, or attempt. And battery is intentionally making harmful or offensive contact with someone. Now, don't that just sound like the definition of the sport of boxing? Like, bro, if you are a boxer, you're going to be putting immediate harm and you're going to put someone in fear and immediate harm, which is going to be through an act, intent, and you're going to be threatening. You're going to be doing all of that. The battery is going to happen, yes. You're going to be making offensive contact with someone and to make bodily harm. Yes, that's exactly what boxing is. So he's suing because Ryan boxed that ass. So Ryan did some boxing shit. Like, that's ridiculous, yo. Ryan did some boxing shit. That's the problem. That's crazy. Bill got a lot of nerve talking about they try to kill my baby. Yo, talk about it. They try to kill my baby. Talk about drinking, about draining Tank fighting little guys. So you saying Tank fight little guys? Get them off my channel. Nope. See, I try to give you a chance to get them the fuck out of here. Get Don Cheap Royal the fuck out of here. You like that? You like that? Oh, you like that? Get him the fuck out of here, bro. Now you're talking dumb. Now I was gonna let you talk stupid and just shoot your stupid stuff down. But when you say Tank fighting little guys, after you saying he's draining, like, which one is it? Next time when you try to troll me, try at least make sense so you can at least get a couple minutes. I'm not like everybody else. I'm not going to let you just talk in my chat and just keep saying stupid shit back and forth. I'm going to get you the fuck up out of here, and you can go with the pieces of lint. For real. Lint and trash. You can go with that. For real. This ain't Twitter. All right? People go on Twitter and say all types of food. This ain't Twitter. All right? We got guns over here. It's unlawful since the fight was sanctioned. I get what he's trying to say. Immediately, I understand. I get what you're trying to say. Like, it was an unfair fight, and that's something you didn't sign for because he took substance. You're riding on the substance too heavy, my guy. You're riding on Ryan taking something too heavy. I mean, Ryan took some shit for 2-3 weeks, and for some reason his test ended. Like, bro, that's different. You didn't do. That's not what happened. a mistake happened and he did not mean to take the substance. Because if he did, he would have took it in advance to actually give him some juices. You riding on it too heavy, and your team and your pops is going to allow you to waste money and take this to court proceedings. Because Ryan got bread, he should wait it out and it's going to cost you even more money the longer Ryan waited out, because Ryan got bread. Like, bruh, this is what rich people do, though. For real, he should just make you wait it the fuck out. To be honest, like, it don't really make sense to me. It don't really make sense to me. Imagine we got angry as fuck last night. Y'all need chill. Salute to you, Big Supreme. That's because D1 is angry. D1 is angry. Glove tampering 100% worse for sure. Hell yes. Now, and he was supposed to call. I bet you his kids, his mama, his wife was telling him either you need to do something about this. I bet you some people was probably wanting him to call the police, wanting him to get some money out the situation. He said, "No, I'm gonna get a piece of. I'm gonna knock his ass out." He said, "I want to beat you up." Like, and that certain people get mad and they do the law thing, and a lot of people get mad and they want to use their hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that type of I'm not gonna get mad and want to talk to you. I'm gonna be mad and I want to use everything: hands, feet, knees, my elbows, feet, fingers, head. I'm gonna use all of it. I want to use all of it. It's the only way it's gonna make me feel better. Like, some people are just different. Salute to you, Dolores Vanessa. What is good with you, Queen? What is good with you at work? That's best a bet. A lot of people are going to end up catching this. Replay, Queen. I hope all is well with you. Don't work too hard. Somebody can't be battered. But there's a referee to be. You still on that shit crazy though. It is crazy. That shit's super. That shit's super crazy though. This shit's super crazy. I ain't even finished talking about the fights though. We still gotta talk about Michaela Mayer and Sandy Ryan. I want to get down in this chat though a little bit. Margarito went in there with literal fist of stone, yo. Like, bruh. That's anytime you want to take somebody's life savings is then. I want half of it. I want everything he got for doing what he did. Dudes hate Tank. Yeah, they do. I knew people hated Tank in 2018. Like, I'm so used to this stuff. A lot of people think this stuff get to me. It really don't. I'll say stuff to make you get mad, and you might interpret it that I'm upset, but I'm writing in the chat like I'm not. You don't know really if I'm mad or not. I might give you what you think you want. Doesn't mean I'm really upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But you gonna come in here and be like, yo, Tank real parents are both Chinese. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna have no conversation with an idiot. I don't never do that. And I'm allergic to dumb shit. I'm not doing that. You could try that with any of the other men. Some of the girls too. Some of the girls might argue with you, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to purposely argue with you. Nah. Now, if you need some knowledge on the great Gervonta Davis, I'll tell you about him. And I'll tell you that what you're saying is false. But don't be coming in here just saying all twisted, stupid stuff. Yeah, you can talk to the wall. I don't have nothing to say. And he didn't see evidence of him shot. Yeah, people just got to be honest. And the reason why they got to be honest because they know that they've been a yes man for years. Now is the time to be honest. Look what just happened. Now is the time. All I need is the time is now. All I need is one mic. Ward, he shed the light on it to the whole world. All I need is one mic. He shed the light to the whole world. Like, you're not going to admit at least a little bit that, it was a little bit of skill. That's really what all Ward was trying to do, is just say that it was a little bit of skill. That would have get a lot of people off his back. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people are talking about this. You know what I'm saying? He just probably don't know. And when Ward did that, he kind of snapped on him, kind of got a little attitude with Ward. He cussed. He started cursing and shit. I was like, okay. Okay, watch out there, Ward. Watch out now. Yeah, he wilding, bro. He wilding. In a minute, salute to you. Salute. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. He's a champion. Yeah, hey. I'm not even Drain Ryo fought at 135. He's a and that's what I'm saying. Like, come on now. And that's even Berlanga saying that he ducking Ryo. Bruh, newsflash. Ryo and his camp, his whole camp, say that Ryo's not fighting for the rest of the year. So how is Tank ducking? That's the only reason why Tank really wouldn't even been on my thumbnail. People wasn't saying that he was a ducker. Watch y'all chill, bro. This reverse psychology was always for Tank. People always try to do reverse psychology on Tank. It don't work. You know why? Because numbers don't lie. That's why reverse psychology don't work. Numbers don't lie and our eyes don't. He's fought for too long. He's turned out too many numbers. He's sold out around this country. I used to ask people when they hated on Tank for a long time. After a while, if they hate on for a long time, I used to ask them, so what do you like out of boxing? What do you like out of the sport? And sometimes they'll think about it and don't want to answer because they know it's a trick question. Tank is what you like out of boxing. Now, I don't care what you know. Now, tell me he's not. Whatever you like out of boxing, tell me. Is Tank not that? He don't have that? And for the people that say I only have one favorite, then you don't like boxing. You just like that one person. It's a big difference. And just like in Canelo and liking boxing, it's a big difference. And just like in Tank and liking boxing, it's a big difference. Now, if you don't like boxing, then we shouldn't have a conversation about nobody outside of the one person that you like. Or your ass just wants to argue. Sorry, I'm the anomaly. I'm the one black woman that don't like to argue. Take that shit to somebody else. Seriously. Devin will have an easier time suing Diddy for smacking him at the pole. That's facts. Yeah, he probably get a little something out of that, though, if he said anything about Diddy. Tank fights at 35. What's the problem? The problem is Tank won't allow their favorite fighters to get a payday off of them using loopholes in boxing. They're fucking loopholes. Y'all are probably using shit too that they haven't wrote down yet to test for PEDs. Y'all motherfuckers know that y'all are draining down to fight a smaller weight class. Hence the reason why you don't want to go up in a bigger weight class, because you know they're doing the same damn thing. That's why these big motherfuckers, like somebody like Josh Taylor fighting, he's pretty big. Fighting at 140 won't go up to 147 because he knows those people at 147 are squeaking down to 147 just like he was squeaking down to 140. It's the same shit. Just different fighter. It's the same shit. Who is advertising Haney? I don't know. People want to see Tank lose so bad. They want him to fight Tyson Fury. Something like that. I'm from West Baltimore. I ain't know that, Cash Sports. You didn't tell me you was from Baltimore. And I have never seen anybody from West Baltimore call and say, that's why I said you must never even been here. You must never stayed here at any point in your life to say some stuff like that. And I'm not saying that everybody from Baltimore like Tank, because they don't. I know a lot of haters that live in Baltimore, from Baltimore, born and raised, that hate on Tank, but they don't know shit about boxing either. Like they can claim they know stuff about boxing. I hit them with some questions that they can't answer, so they don't know shit about boxing. You know what I'm saying? You just hater. Like, you just a hater. It's a haters born everywhere. There's a lot of haters in Baltimore, though. I guarantee you say that. It's more haters in Baltimore than probably anywhere else I've ever been in my life. And I've been here the longest, so I probably could say that. You know what I'm saying? I've been in Maryland the longest. I wouldn't say Baltimore the longest, but I've been in Maryland the longest, so I know. You know what I'm saying? It's different out here. You know what I'm saying? But it's haters everywhere, son. It's haters everywhere. And Tank does a lot of things right. So he got a lot of haters. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Canelo doesn't have a A chatter to B-side bums. To cater to B-side bums. Why should Tank? And just for you know what? This is only. I honestly think a lot of people that hate on Tank want him to do things that they can hate on Tank for later for doing. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like for instance, like when they all would probably don't want Tank to put a rehydration calls on Ryan, on anybody. That's because you want to see him lose and then talk about how small he is. Because they'll talk about how small he is in the same sentence. I've seen that. They'll talk about how small Tank is in the same sentence as how he is scared of a fighter for putting a rehydration cost on him. It's just hate. Like bottom at the bottom of the line. A bottom of the line is just a bunch of hate. Just a bunch of hating ass people, bro. For real. You honestly think Ryan cheated? Pat English Supreme, he's a beast. I think Haney should have been quiet and disappeared. He would have got more public support. I think he would have. But you see the problem of like you were cool after the fight. You went out and celebrated, and then you went on Twitter and you rubbed it in their face that you got 30 million. When you found out that you wasn't getting no money, you linked up with the person that did all of this stuff. You linked up with him, and I remember you saying they was tweeting some shit back and forth to each other, but both of them was basically saying how they didn't get paid. The next day, he was basically out talking about, you know what I'm saying, how he did all of it. He was, did all this other shit. Like he was already out talking. It just looked bad. It just looks bad, bro. That's all. It's all, bro. It looks a little bad. The Haney stock continues to plummet. Man, but another thing that I could say about Ryan so-called messing up Haney stock, bruh, y'all never cared about y'all stock. Does it seem like they cared about it? Like the most that y'all did, besides Devin doing his due diligence every night, every time performing and winning, besides that, y'all just kept Tank's name in your mouth. Besides of him winning and getting the accolades that he had. Y'all just talked about Tank all the time and everything. Then you said things that was politically incorrect. You said things that were rude, said things that a grown man being a father like that, like Bill, you shouldn't say to somebody in their 20s, in their early 20s, that's not really saying nothing about you, like Gervonta Davis publicly. You were saying a lot of things. You were saying you were smoking on the pack. You called him names outside his neck. It's a lot of things that you did outside of boxing, and it seems like you really never even wanted to fight. Like this is all just to gain notoriety for your son. It's kind of disgusting. You know what I mean? Like it's just is what it is. Did y'all want y'all stock to be up there in the first place? I don't think that y'all was really making moves to do that. Y'all made moves to make Devin's career better, to make him undisputed, to make him what he is. That's it. You really didn't make moves to be popular, to have a big stock. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's a difference. Like they were saying things, and like Bill and Devin noticeably people was telling them how they didn't like the moves they were making. They didn't like the way that they talked to Tank, and they thought that this was ignorant and rude. They didn't care. So how much did you care about your stock in the first place? Murado's coach got banned from the sport, and you should have, because that's fucked up, bro. That you could kill somebody in the sport. Now to do that, bro, that's really, they tried to kill their baby. Canelo, Cotto's the baby. Cotto's father or mother should have said that, try to kill my baby, because that's facts. That was a long, hard fight. Salute to you, Jarrell. What is good with you, sir? Hopefully all is well with you today, all week, all month, all year. Yes, now let's finish that. Malika. Sandy Ryan versus Michaela Mayer. I think Michaela Mayer, outside of a couple of times when Sandy Ryan was having their highlights. She was winning the fight. She was winning every single round, out around every throughout the whole fight until she was getting hit. So majority of the fight, 70% of the fight was won every round. Every round, 70% went to Michaela. Michaela won the fight. It's she was controlling her with the jab, even though at the times when Sandy was landing, when Sandy was using her jab, she was fucking Michaela Mayer up. You hear me? She was messing Michaela up at the times when she was really using her jab. She was stopping Michaela Mayer in her tracks, all of that. Damn, yo, I got all of this. I'm way up here, bro. This shit. I'm a hands-on type person too, Ashley. Ain't no swinging. That's a fact, yo. Let me get down here, bro. Salute blessings to everybody. Dude, hitting at this time all the way. I need him gone. He need to be out of here. I need him dead. He need to be transported to the upper room. I believe he used them type of people though. Them type of people, but only one was detected. Them type of people though. Yeah. Them salute to you, Dark Truth. Them type of people that come in here and get loaded up to write a bunch of sentences, they got pissed off somewhere else. And they see somebody's head, because I ain't never seen that clown. And they see somebody with the thumbnail of the person that they were just arguing about somewhere else, and they come here with the whole mindset of being upset. Excuse me. Get the sand out of your vagina somewhere else. Go wash that out before you get on somebody's fucking chat that you never been on. Go wash it out. Because you're tripping. I've been watching this Tiger Johnson fight the whole time. He lost the first 6 rounds. I hurt the second. Said, yo, he was good. Yo, Tiger was getting hurt in that joint, yo. He was getting hurt in there. That's a fact. Asteroids. Yeah, Thomas. Tell him to come back another day, yo. He need to go, yo. He need to go. Hold on. Tank is... Come on, computer. Tank is everything I like about boxing in that ring. Hell of a fighter. It's crazy that people don't... Like, what do you like about boxing? Like, so if you don't like him to the point where you hate to do... Bruh, you need to think about it. Do you hate him because of what other people said about him? Do you hate him because of a couple of conversations, or do you not, or do you hate him because of his style and what he brings to boxing? Because that's the only thing you should really care about. Does he entertain you? Tank ain't ducking no more. No one. Him and his team are trying to get him these young kids, right? These young kings paid. I think Dan Penny is right. I think they, when it comes to Tank, they just, it seemed like they just want I don't know, man. This is, I think they just waiting. They just need to be prepared. You understand what I'm saying? And they just not prepared enough. Let me get down in this chat though. I'm from West Baltimore. You from West Baltimore, Zach B? Salute to you. What's good with you, sir? And some of our people do hate. Hell yeah, boy. Some of them be hating. You gotta be real. There's haters everywhere, son. Baltimore ain't exempt from that shit. There's haters everywhere that I've been. Everywhere I've been in this world, everywhere. They're everywhere, bro. Can't escape that. People say they hate when you do something right. People hate on you. There's a lot of people doing shit right. Tank is definitely one of them people. They can ask Tank to fight at 140. But exactly. But they can't come down to 135. And hypocrites say bullies are too skinny to do this. Oh my gosh. That nigga clearly beat. Yo, we gonna find out what Devin got in store when he come back though. Okay, Big Supreme. I don't think Ryan took. Nothing knowingly. I don't think he took anything knowingly. I think he's a cheater and will be labeled that because it's in his system. And it's just going to be it's going to be what it is. Salute to you, cuzzo. What is good with you? Just do boxing is in the building. What is good with you, sir? Hope all is well with you. I'm high as fuck up in this chat, son. Hold on, bro. I need to get down in this chat. Tank didn't have a fight schedule. The Haney's went quiet. Yeah, man. And I think I talked about that the last live that I did. You know what I'm saying? That, people just be lying. Haney sat there and said in the recent interview that he did with Andre Ward, he sat there and said that in boxing, there's no secret what anybody is doing. Everybody knows what everybody is doing. He wasn't saying that to make a point. He was saying that because it was part of his story. He didn't even get to the point yet. He was saying the point was the fact that Kambosos was looking tough and shit like that. The fuck? He knew what T.O. was doing, so he went to Kambosos and he made out a plan. So motherfuckers know when Tank got a fight. They know when fighters know when other fighters got fights. They choose and pick their time when to say shit. The fact of the matter is the fact that Tank don't have no fight right now, whoever that's calling out Tank should be like the person that's ready to fight. And that's crazy. The fact that Kid Austin and his silk voice daddy, they over there talking all of that cheese, but y'all got to fight. Like and y'all don't want to fight. Like it's bullshit. Okay, bunch of smoke and mirrors. I don't like Victor Conte because of the things he said when he was on trial and the things he said for that documentary. It's like he's big-headed and he don't give a fuck. It's that he's on his stands and he ain't getting off of it. So I don't like Victor. You know what I mean? But hold on, let me get down. Salute to everybody in the chat. Let me get down. Let me get down here. Salute to Dante's Boxing Talk. Devin the Sucker. That's it. That's all. All the lawsuit came. The lawsuit is crazy in my opinion, man. But he gonna try his hand because he ain't gonna fight you again if you're gonna sue him. That shit crazy. Salute to young man. What's good with you, Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more? What's poppin'? I think most people have made up their minds about Tank already. It doesn't matter who he fights, they'll still hate. Thank you very much, B-Dog. That's what I've been saying. Like, y'all, we don't even need y'all. No, we don't need y'all. Tank don't need y'all. We don't need the hate. Shit is all bullshit. Ryan took it. You think Ryan took it knowingly? But why wait? Take it. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. He was tired as hell. I was never impressed by Devin beating up little older dudes. But was always overrated. Right, that's facts, yo. It's facts. Tiger was that fight was boring as hell. Sean and Akon, salute to you. Can't wait till glove tampering Bud gets his ass cooked too. I don't think he is. He's gonna retire before he get beat up. Honestly. But Michaela Mayer was controlling the fight with her jab. She was going to the same side where she had to because Sandy Ryan punch was heavy and she had a good right hand. She had a nice jab. She could have, if Sandy would have kept with her jab, and like some of the rounds, it was hard for her to find Michaela Mayer. Like it seemed like it was hard for her to really get her punches off, even though at times when she'll be trying to punch, it'll be like she was too far away. In my honest opinion, Michaela Mayer don't have good defense. She don't have the best defense at all. She don't really have no high guard at all. When she throws her jab, her head stays still. That's why she's moving constantly in the same direction to the left, I believe, the whole time, or to the right the whole time. And it was just like she's winning, you know what I mean? And she was at times when she would put the punches together and throw combinations, she looked great. She was messing up Ryan. You know what I mean? Sandy Ryan. But when Sandy Ryan was throwing, Sandy Ryan only threw a couple combinations once in a while. And when she landed them, That's what made it look like she could be winning the fight. But it was too many rounds that went by, in my opinion. She didn't do enough to actually come back and win the fight. You know what I mean? It looked good. It was a lot going on, but I don't think it was enough to actually win I think Michaela won that fight. I think Michaela should have won and beat Jonas. I think she beat Jonas better than she beat this girl right here. Devin should sue Victor Conti for that expired snack. I'm here to get my just due. Oh my God. That's what Ryan get popped for cheating. He still took pictures with Hearns and Turk. Brace my people. Yo, he said it was friends and stuff. Yo, facts. Facts. They said they was friends and shit. Ryan said that Turkey was his guy and they friends and shit like that. Now I see Xander Zayas. Xander Zayas is currently fighting at 154 pounds. I see him fighting Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly, I believe, had a fight a month ago. I believe, or a couple weeks ago. I forgot to write down all this stuff. But he is 16-1-1. I believe Josh Kelly has one loss and one draw. He has 18 knockouts. He was stopped by David Avanesian. Now, I was like, really? You guys stop David? That shit seem crazy to me, yo. But it just really feel like they're going to set Josh Kelly up with somebody, man. It really feel like that. I don't know. But I think 2025 is going to be looking really good. I really do. And David Avanesian stopped him in 6 rounds. That shit crazy in 2021. Yo, he said he was cut. Josh Kelly was cut on the back of his head, above his right eye, and he was down twice prior to his corner throwing in the towel. Damn, yo, that shit sound like Joey Spencer when he got fucked up by Abel Ramos. I mean, his name not Abel. You know, Ramos. His name is. People trying to use reverse psychology on Tank is crazy as shit. They've been doing this shit for the past 7 years. The number of completion. Can we be done with it? We should be done with this bullshit, y'all. How's Tank ducking when the first person he called out after his last fight, Frank Martin, after the guy that y'all been asking for this black on black crime for years? Well, he always fight his flat-foot fighters. He don't fight no slick, fast black fighter. All right, he did that. He don't fight no pie. He did that. He did it. And he did it in a relaxing way when it was supposed to be pressure. Like he was supposed to be pressuring him. And it was all different. He turned the whole fight around just by walking forward continuously. It was crazy. It was nuts. All the boxing fans wanted to see Tank versus Lomachenko within the last 2 years. Everybody that's a boxing fan within the last 2 or 3 years, there's been some time during that time that you wanted to see Tank versus Lomachenko. That's the first person he called out after stopping Frank Martin in that beautiful fashion and that great fight. Very entertaining bout. The first person he called out is Lomachenko. And the only people that was mad at that is the people that don't like Tank. Because now you can't use that no more. And now in the meantime, because Tank was going to stop him the entire time. So it was just something to talk about. But now you could talk about how it took so long and all of this other shit. Because you don't want to see him knock out Lomachenko. A lot of people know if you beat Lomachenko, you have him on your resume. It boosts your resume in a lot of people's eyes. I don't know why exactly. I mean, I know he's good, but he ain't all of that. Jose, yes, he did, man. I felt bad for him too, B-Dog. People thought I was tripping. I felt bad as shit for he was beating the shit out of him. Yo, Ramos was beating his ass. Jesus Ramos was beating him bad. I was like, damn. And his pops was watching that fight. That's why I was like, it reminds me of when Spencer got his... Whoo! Shushu was in a tough one last night. He definitely was. I think Xander might stop Josh Kelly. I think so too. Big Supreme. Kill the narrative. He would lose again. I think he'll lose again for sure. Right after the fight happened on Sunday, before I knew anything fishy happened, besides him coming in 3 pounds overweight, I knew the rematch was going to be worse because Ryan was tired in this fight. I had Mary. I agree. She beat Jonas. Yeah, man, that Jonas fight. I was shocked when they did that to her second time coming. I was like, damn, y'all robbed her for real. I can't stand Ryan, but I honestly don't think he took anything on purpose, in my opinion. Yeah, I was pissed when Loma beat Gary Russell. Damn, really? Loma's a hype job. Damn. Shushu not ready for it anyway. Yeah. I don't know. They like the same. Yo, Inoue is bigger than what he looked, man. Inoue is like the same size as Shushu. He probably a little shorter, you know what I mean? But they like the same size and shit. I would love to see it. I know that much. I would love to see it. Now I want to talk about this girl. Let me check my chart real quick. Make sure. Yeah. Let's talk about Claressa Shields real quick. Talk about Claressa real quick. Before I get on up out of here. I want to see it too. The reason he's suing instead of rematching is because he doesn't want to take the legit loss. That's a fact. Now this is going to be more to talk about. Now, did y'all see this tweet? Claressa Shields. Let me tell you what it says. Okay. ESPN put out something on their when they were live or on their channel or they having a show or whatever, and it says trailblazing athletes right there at the top. Trailblazing athletes, and they named 4 athletes. The 4 athletes that they named was Serena Williams, Simone Biles, Katie Ledecky, Caitlin Clark. All right. It says Serena Williams, 23 Grand Slam titles, second most of any player all time. Simone Biles, it says 11 Olympic medals, second most by any women's gymnastic. Katie, it says 9 Olympic gold medals, in the most by any American female. And Caitlin Clark, it says 769 total points, 337 total assists, most by a rookie all time. Okay? You're not supposed to do triangle theories, but you should not on cool boy level yet. All right, listen. I need y'all to stay with me with y'all gonna need to stay with me on this Claressa shit. Listen. Now, excuse me. Now, Claressa Shields seen that. The trailblazing athletes, the 4 women that they put on here, she got a little upset. And she tweeted, wow, at ESPN. She added ESPN and it says, y'all have really lost y'all mind. Do I have to run my resume down to y'all? 2-time Olympic champ, 3-time undisputed champ, 5-weight world champ, 15-time world champ, women's boxing trailblazer. Now, let me just say, for her to say that ESPN lost their mind, for her to say that, she have to run down her resume to ESPN, it's a slap in the face, in my honest opinion, because I remember ESPN putting her little ass on the ESPY award. That's what I remember. I remember ESPN putting Claressa Shields on the ESPY. She was up there with men. She was up there with I think Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis, her, and somebody else was for the ESPY awards, and she won. She won over the men, and she was shocked that she won. I remember she was shocked. She was surprised that she was nominated, and then she was shocked that she won. And yet she's writing on here, have y'all lost y'all mind? Do I have to run down my resume to y'all? Listen, man. Listen. They already gave Claressa Shields her respect. In my opinion, there's a list of reasons why you didn't make that list, though, Claressa. There's a list of reasons why you didn't make the list. But they already showed you your recognition. You wanted to fight a man. You wanted to be listed along with the men. They put you on the ESPY award nomination list with a bunch of men, and you won. And now you're upset that they didn't put you on this list. You mad that they didn't put you on the Trailblazing Athletes list? Let me just say that yeah, thank you. Let me just say that Serena Williams and Claressa Shields are two totally different athletes, bro, and totally different people. Let me say this first. Claressa Shields is not classy. All right? After her man, she stopped dating her man, started dressing like a slut. She said she wanted to fight men. She beefs with men on Twitter, in social medias openly. When she have interviews with big platforms, she brings in negativity and drama into her interviews. There's nothing that I see that's role model worthy of what she does, what she says, what she wears. All of that matters. And somewhere in between getting herself done up, getting her shit fixed, gaining some weight, and getting some money, she turned into a totally different motherfucker. Claressa Shields was totally different. You wasn't like this. You changed into this person. Why would you be on the list beside Claressa Shields and Simone Biles? There are two totally different black women. No disrespect. With all due respect, you don't deserve to be on that list. Listen, the trailblazing athletes, Serena Williams, Simone Biles, this girl Katie Ledecky, or whoever the hell her name is, she got 9 Olympic gold medalists, and it says most by any American female, bruh. So that's more than you, Claressa. More than you. She has more than you. You have 2. She has 8. You're mad for what? I don't even know who she is, but she evidently outperformed you. Caitlin Clark is on that list because she a rookie. Like, bruh, seriously. She been popping off ever since Cash Crypto. Popping off. They already they gave you an ESPY award. They nominated you to have an ESPY award, and you won. That's how, and you were surprised. But you walking around this joint like everybody should know that you should win all the awards and you number one and can beat everybody. Newsflash, and you know you can't. That's why you stop fighting in MMA, because you know you're going to lose. You got that. They set you up for a title and you stop fighting in MMA. You know you can't. Bruh, you're not the best female athlete. Okay? You can't beat up every female in the world because you stop MMA fighting for that reason. Because you know you can't win. It's not all about what she think. Yeah, she a narcissist, in my opinion. I'm taking everything personal is what motivates her. And that's a good role model. That's why she should be on the trailblazing list. You get on a list like this, the world, it gives more notoriety to you. They don't want to look her up and see that she beefing with men and think she can knock out, she bigger than Triple G, and she can knock out Keith Thurman, and just keep lying on the face of boxing. Yo, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. You keep saying that he beat up that girl. He hit her multiple times. And now you saying that you can beat her. Okay, so how come you didn't beat Tank up when you seen him hit her multiple times? But y'all, so everybody in there trash. All the hundreds of people that seen him hit her multiple times didn't do a damn thing. Y'all didn't hit Tank once. Nobody called the police. He didn't get arrested. He's never got arrested for hitting that girl at that gym. I want everybody to know that. No, he did not. He never got arrested for that because he did not hit her. He hit the man that was with her. That's who he hit. When you seen him swinging, he swung and hit the man that was standing behind her. He did not punch her in the face. It's a lie. Y'all, you seen it. You seen a lot, but you didn't see her. You didn't see him punch her in the face. It didn't happen, son. It did not happen. People, y'all are tripping. You tripping. And for you to keep saying it over and over again is just making you look bad, Claressa. You're going to be the reason why you are not going to get where you want to be in whatever sport that you choose. She just insecure. They didn't say nothing about her. It is what it is. It's been times when other athletes, they say stuff about her and not the other athletes. It's been times when that's happened and they don't say nothing. There ain't nothing classy about if you showing your ass in public is not classy. And you talk about them buns, but don't Serena Williams got buns? She got buns. She made the list. People still like them buns. You don't got to show them. Don't got to show them. Don't got to show them, yo. For real. I think these are some of the reasons why you are not on this list. You're not classy enough. You start too much trouble. You like drama. You want to beef with all the males. You want to fight men. It's not a good role model. You're not a good role model, bruh. It's not a good look. Talk about, listen. The thing is with her and her thinking that it thinks about other people and she get mad. She do get mad. She get mad as a bitch. She get mad as a bitch. She's doing way too much. Definitely. Yeah, she a swimmer. That's why I said she a swimmer. That's all I know about her is that she a swimmer. Salute to you. Salute to you. Coming in the chat. I want to rip her wig off from the back. You're nasty. Girl says turn into a complete goofball. I don't know why she's doing what she's doing. I don't know why she's doing it. It don't look right. You should stop at some point in time. She was in the G League for the MMA. Yeah. Ocular, right. So it's all Tank said is that she looked like Gervonta man and she was ugly. So what, bro? It's not the first time somebody called you ugly. It won't be the last. People say things to get under your skin. Just is what it is. You're supposed to say some shit similar back. But this whole I'm on Tank's ass press tour that she's been on is making you look bad. It's not making Tank look like shit. You talking about some shit that happened years ago. You keep bringing it up. And you're making yourself look bad. Like nobody is listening to Claressa Shields like, you know what? She's right. I'm going to cancel him. Bro, they already had time to cancel. It's just years old. It's old. The only thing fresh that he said or did that you talking about is the fact that he called your ass ugly. And your personality is ugly as shit. And I'm not Shadow. To me, you ugly. You ugly. Your personality is ugly. You're an ugly person. Yo, she on the big buns list. That's funny as hell. Serena, that's what I'm saying. Right? But I'm just saying though, it's a reason why Serena made the list. It's a reason why Simone Biles made the list. It's a reason why. It's a reason. None of these 4 women has beef with guys openly online, on social media, back and forth tweeting, thinking about your tweets and posting it anyway. Every time somebody does an interview with them to talk about their greatness, they bring up somebody they don't like that's a male that's also bigger than them. Like they don't do none of that. There ain't no footage out there. You feel me? There's nothing that they can come back and be like, well, what was going on when you wrote this? Serena don't got that. Simone Biles don't got that. These women don't have that. They're safe to put on here as trailblazing athletes. Claressa ain't safe. Ain't nothing safe. I'll pass on Big Wide. She can't just congratulate that. No, I haven't seen her congratulate no other woman. She could say that they can show screenshots about whatever. Y'all could have started the conversation with somebody kissing your ass, Claressa, and then at the end of the conversation you can say congratulations for their achievement. So I don't care, bro. I've never seen you say nothing good about nobody, for real. Yeah, I think she'll have a meltdown if she lose. I really do. But she's a great fighter. She probably won't. You know what I'm saying? The way she acting, she fuck around and retire. And like it's nothing else for her to do in the sport type of person, type of way of looking at it, and just leave. Atrocious. Oh, okay. It's very, very insecure. It's terrible. Like and this other women, secure women can smell a woman that's insecure. We can smell the insecure, the shit leaking. We can smell it by your eyes. We can smell it by how you're looking. We can smell it by how you're wearing your clothes. We can smell it. It's just very detectable. It's very detectable, bro. Shit. It's an issue. She thinks that because she took her clothes off that it make her sexy. She's not sexy, not even attractive, and her attitude makes her a troll. Thank you, bro. That shit doesn't. A lot of men, not a lot. I'll say some men that know about it would know. If a woman have to be half naked every time that she leaves the house or every time she wants to get attention, she probably has low self-esteem. And it's probably hard for a lot of people to grasp what I'm saying. But if you have high self-esteem, you do not have to go above and beyond every time you leave the house. And this is just this is a fact that I'm saying. This ain't nothing that I found out for myself. This is an actual fact. Now, if you are on camera all the time and all of this shit, that's another thing. But you can still step out and look classy, or step out and just, look regular and still look good. If you really if you got to show assets, if you got to show shit, like ain't nothing wrong with wearing makeup. If you want to wear makeup and a wig or whatever, you want to wear nice clothes, that's fine. But if you got to be half naked and show some shit to get attention, and that's what you live off of, then it reeks that you have low self-esteem to me, that you have a self-esteem issue, I should say. Serena dominated for decades a much larger number of women in tennis. Yes, and I was just about to get to that crash crypto, and I got off of my point. That's something that I said a while ago when she originally was talking about I should be on a pound for pound list with men. My first live that I made talking about that, I'll still stand on to this day. The bottom line is Claressa has how many fights? Can y'all put in the chat how many fights does she have currently right now? Is it under 15 fights, under 20? How many fights do she have? Like, in my honest opinion, and I've been saying this shit, you can't go on a list with men that don't have to do the same shit as you. That's the same thing as us saying that, men don't have to go through our periods and when we're pregnant, y'all don't have to go through the pain of being pregnant. Yeah, so that we're entitled to that. Men should mind their business and stay out of it because they don't have period, they don't have babies. Same shit, like, bro, you should stay out of what men is doing in boxing. You got your own lane. That's why they call it women's boxing. You got 100, you got like 100 people over there to fight. people in men boxing, they got more than 100 people in every division to fight. In women's boxing, you can be undisputed in less than 5 fights. It's not possible in men's boxing. That's why you shouldn't be on undisputed. That's why you shouldn't be on, I mean, not undisputed. You shouldn't be on the pound for pound list. That's why. But she got 15 fights. It's Crawford's birthday today. Happy birthday to Crawford. Serena got more major titles than Claressa. Right, like, bro, why do you think you deserve to be on the list? Now I'm gonna say it again. Hold on, wait. So, like, we don't even need to compare to Claressa Shields. Everybody know that's hands down. Get the fuck out of here. Stop crying. Okay. Now Simone Biles, I look at in the same way. 11 Olympic medals. Do you know how many women she had to outperform to be in the Olympics over and over and over again as a gymnast, and to be the top at it? Bruh, I'm not even going there. She's a crazy ass athlete. The things she does is not normal. That's why they talk about it the way they talk about it. Nobody in history does the shit that she does effortlessly. You can't walk in her shoes. She had her and Serena had to pass and outdo so many women. The same thing with Clark. What's her name? Katie. For her to have 9 Olympic gold medalists, the most American female. You know how many people she had to outswim to get there and continue to be number one. Same thing with Caitlin Clark. Do you know how many girls she played against? Bruh, that's why I say, let her play 2 games. She already played more girls that you beat as a professional boxer. That's why. It's not even the same. It's not even close. You fought 10 girls and you thought you was the king of the world, the queen of the world. 10 girls, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? People, these men got to fight just to have one accolade that you get after fighting 2-3 people. It's not possible for them. So you don't get the same shit. Like, you're wilding, son. Ice cream, flavored cake. You was wilding with ripped thumbs. You was wilding. Big Supreme, busted gloves with snake frosting. That's crazy as hell. Y'all wilding. Y'all got the same birthday. It's your birthday. Salute to you, Gerald. Unless you tripping. Salute to you. Unless you playing around. But yo, I just wanted to say that I think Claressa's tripping, bro. I think she tripping hard, and it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. But you got an ESPY award. That's so stupid, yo. ESPN is the person that handles the ESPY award. The ESPY awards put you as a nominee. They did not have to do that. Even if they voted you in, they didn't have to do it. They put your ass on there as a nominee, and you won and was surprised, and then you walk acting like you the best of that. This shit is crazy to me. It's crazy. Now, before I get out of here, I want to talk about Keyshawn Davis. I think let me say real quick, Daniel Dubois is a beast. I got the pleasure of meeting Big Bang Zhang last night. I took a picture with him. I took a couple pictures with him, bruh. And I was trying to post it. I need to try again. Y'all don't know why I didn't post on IG. But I'm down for the Big Bang Zhang versus Daniel Dubois fight. AJ will lose again against Daniel Dubois. AJ, in my opinion, is slowly turning into a C-level fighter because he changed his level and his style of fighting when he started fighting like a fucking welterweight. But Keyshawn. Did you see that airport security stole $30,000 worth of his whose clothes? It stole $30,000 worth of whose clothes, Big Supreme? Bud was mad worth of Bud's clothes. Yeah, I would love to see Big Bang Zhang versus Bukoli. That shit is fire. That shit is fire right there. But I want to talk about Keyshawn Davis real quick, yo. I want to talk about Keyshawn Davis real quick. Listen, it was hard as fuck for me to get D3 tickets. Do you understand me? You could have had millions of dollars in your bank and it would have been hard unless you had multiple devices open. And even then, it probably still wouldn't work. You hear me? Yeah. But look, I was on there for the pre-sale tickets and they sold out in 35, 40 minutes. I was on the pre-sale tickets 10 minutes within it when it started to be on sale. Every time that I pressed something, it disappeared like that fast. I pressed it, it disappeared. I couldn't use it. Pressed it, disappeared. Pressed it, disappeared. I finally found something. I was going to sit on the floor at that fight. I finally found some seats. They were disappearing as I was on it. Like as every second, a blue dot was just every 2 seconds, a blue dot was just disappearing off the fucking screen. Needless to say that in the beginning, it seemed like you needed a link. If you just go to Ticketmaster, you need a link. You need some type of code to get it. But if you went to one of the D3's IGs, they had a link on their pages or stories or whatever, and you go right to it. You didn't need the joint. So I had trouble with that. But it was seats there for me to take. When I finally got a seat on the floor, I found a seat on the floor and I hit it. It told me, it was like, uh-oh. You can't have one open seat. Like that it was basically telling you can't leave one seat beside you. It need to be 2 seats. So if it was 2 seats and I just wanted 1 seat, I couldn't buy it because there was only 1 seat beside it. Stupid, right? So the shit was disappearing left and right, bro. I could not secure a ticket on pre-sale. It pissed me off. It made me so mad. I waited 3 days after the fact, 4 days after the fact, when the tickets actually went on sale. I believe it was Wednesday, 10 a.m. Okay, my computer was open and ready 10 minutes prior to 10 a.m. All right. I took pictures, screenshots of what I seen because I couldn't believe it. Every time I tried to get a ticket, it was telling me that I was using like the wrong device to buy the ticket on. Crazy. No bullshit. And I was using my phone. No, my computer. I was using my computer. So I'm like, I'm using the wrong device. I'm using a fucking computer. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck? And yes, I've bought tickets using my computer before. So it's crazy, right? So I'm like, maybe it's just tripping. I'm trying multiple different tickets, but the tickets are dropping like a cancer patient losing weight. The tickets are dropping fast. They're disappearing and disappearing and disappearing. I pull up my phone frantic mode and go back to Ticketmaster, and it's doing the same shit on my phone. Yes, I'll buy tickets on my phone. So I'm like, man, stupid. I get off of Ticketmaster and go somewhere else. So I go to StubHub, and that's where they let me buy the tickets at. By that time, there's no tickets. I had to sit in the nosebleeds. Not the nosebleeds, but I had to sit in the top. Keyshawn Davis pre-sale tickets sold out in 50 minutes. His regular tickets sold out within totally, like, I wouldn't say, when I say sold out, I mean everything from the floor to the level, to the mid-level and all of that, to most of the top level was gone within an hour. Within, not before 60 minutes was even up, them tickets was gone. I'm only saying this to you, don't let nobody act like this the fight ain't selling enough. Them tickets was fucking toast. You hear me? They were gone. Them tickets was gone. And I've been talking about this fight for a while. I've been wanting tickets. I've been just waiting for the tickets to go on sale. And for the fact that it was so many people on there buying tickets that shit just crashed the fuck out and didn't let me buy shit. I had to just go to a totally different website. Been fiending for event, the best dad ever, you're right. Oh my, they might as well keep, just like they did Shakur and kept having it in Norfolk, you might as well keep having it in Norfolk. It's like they keep having it in Newark, Virginia. They might as well keep having it in his hometown. Yeah, Keyshawn deserved. They was, and the fact is, man, I'm a draw. I'm a draw. I thought that shit was funny. He kept saying he was so proud of himself. You could tell. I liked it though. It was funny. But the fact that his younger brother, which they both brothers boasted up a lot, Keon is debuting and he was in the Olympics just like Keyshawn. And it's now the D3 brothers is actually starting and actually fighting as pros, all three of them. You know what I mean? And you got the Gary brothers just the Gary Russell brothers kind of fell apart because the youngest brother ain't fighting no more. I don't think. Like you got the rivals. You know what I'm saying? The Vargas brothers. Like I think it's all of it is a good look. It's a good look for boxing. I think the fight is going to be fire. I mean, the whole card is going to be fire. I think the building is going to be electrifying. Hopefully, nobody does anything stupid, and it's a safe event. And I believe Troy Osley's on the card. You got Abdullah Mason is on the card. There's like a few actual good names that's on the card. Brian Norman Jr. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. And I see the people know it. I'm glad that they're going to have a lot of support in the building. Yeah, he looking for smoke. That's another reason why I got him big on my screen. You know what I'm saying? When he said the father can get it too, I said, yo, somebody tell him to chill. Yo, that's cold-blooded, disrespectful. That shit was funny, yo. Everybody putting in their hat for a Tank fight because everybody want money, man. I say, man, if y'all are really serious, be serious about it. You know what I mean? Don't let it be a money fight. If you really only fighting for money, you can get hurt in there versus Tank Davis. But it just seems like everybody, even if they lose, their career is going to turn out better than what it was before they fought Tank Davis. So, like, that's what the true face of boxing is. You know what I'm saying? It's a win-win even when you lose when you fight Tank Davis. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's because in a hometown also, so it definitely didn't help you trying to buy tickets. Nah, that shit is crazy. Coliseum. To hold that WBO, then you should beat up Shakur to get that Tank fight. Man, I think 2025 is going to be grand, if you hear me. Salute to everybody that came in the building. I'm going to get on up out of here. My stomach is growling and pissed off, it sounds like, at me. I need to get me something to eat. Turn the air up in here because the sister is hot. You hear me? Sister's hot. But salute to everybody that came in the building, y'all. I see you next Saturday, every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Holla at you.
Perfect.